Alright, Amber, hello. These are messages from the universe and they've been gifted to you from Lee Chavez. So I'm sorry if I can't say your last name right, but I'm staring at it and that's good enough for me. Alright, Amber. Messages from the universe, please, for Amber. Thank you. Alright, so Six of Cups, Four of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, which talks about needing to take a break, possibly from cycles, round and around situations that you're stuck in. Maybe something from the past is really heavy right now. Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, but it feels like you're working or wanting to work your way out of this situation. Temperance is balance, it's harmony, it's realignment at the bottom of the deck. There's that Six of Cups again. Towers peekabooing under it. Seven of Wands, Hierophant, the Magician, the Devil's peekabooing too. Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. Alright. This feels like breaking out of the norm and finally going against anything that is blocking you, getting in your way. The Tower to the Six of Cups would be a shake-up. Ace of Pentacles, trying to start something new. Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This talks about a change that you've been wanting for a long time and grounding it into the 3D. The Fool card and the Four of Swords again. So that's just thinking over and over for a clean slate or taking a leap of faith towards something. Now, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Three of Pentacles is usually a solid foundation. It's a card of collaboration. So if there's someone around you, whether it's in the workplace, family, friends, lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, and the Star. This feels like a heavy burden. This feels like even if you might have had to take on more responsibilities, it's a getting tired energy. Now, most important thing that Amber needs to know. Thank you. Well, that's a good card. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Sun come out. So in regards of where you're stuck at in your head, the Sun is supposed to be optimism, joy, success, happiness. Empress, Devil, Hierophant, Knight of Cups, and the Tower. Let's see. And the Emperor. The backdrop talks about being in control, having boundaries, needing to make a choice, making a choice that's best for you. Even if it's hard to do so, it's going to make you meow. Meow. More comfortable. Okay? You get the Emperor versus the Empress. So this is making sure that you're balanced. You can't be, we all have masculine and feminine energy. You can't be stuck in more than one energy than the other. So if you've been too passive, it's time to get aggressive, and vice versa. You'll know where this applies to you. Also, the Sun does represent exposure, so if you're not talking about where you're stuck in your head, it's time to do so. And then, let's see, final tip. Final tip for Amber. Thank you. That's a lot. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Star in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. This is about seeing clearly where things aren't working out, where you cannot invest wholeheartedly anymore, where you need to do a 180 or someone connected to you. It's tarot reads energy. The Hangman in reverse is you've been where you are for way too long and it doesn't feel good, especially with the Star in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse is also a card of exposure. There's the Sun again. The Devil keeps popping up. So, I'll talk about the Devil. The Devil shows up when there is bondage, as in you're not really stuck in a situation, but it has a lot of control over you. Addiction, procrastination, depression, toxic. Okay? The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, Strength card, High Priestess, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. So it's about you using your intuition, especially with whatever it is that keeps playing out in your mind over and over again. It's slowing you down, stopping you in your tracks, all right? It feels like you know what you want to do and where you want to go, but there is something attached to you, whether it's a person, place, thing, ideology, whatever it is, that is preventing you from having success. All of this too is, if there is someone connected to you, whether it's a lover or a job or a friend, whatever the case is, family member. The final tip here talks about if somebody's telling you, oh, I'm going to change, let's do this, it's going to be like, no, no. Not with all of this in reverse. That's no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. That's not it. That's false. There. So, this whole combo in reverse too talks about mind manipulation. Somebody with tactic that will do or say anything, wear the masks, just whatever it takes for them to get what they want. Be mindful of that, especially with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Alright. And last thing I'll say, because this just come through, if you've left a situation that was no good for you, do not go back. Because nothing's going to change. You go right back into it. Final tip.